What's up, y'all? I'm Kills at Wills.
I'm Billiam,
You're listening to the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast.
your favorite and your friend's soon to be favorite wrestling podcast.
Thanks, lady.
He just watches every time.
Power.
Just
Power. Right. Hey. Hey.
haters.
What's up, y'all?
Haters, we're back.
Welcome back. We are so happy to see you. And who are we? We are none
Ooh,
other than your latest and greatest and hopefully your favoriteest wrestling podcast in the land. That's right. We're the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills at Wills.
I am Billiam.
I am Chella.
And today, tonight, whenever it is you're deciding to join our wonderful little corner of the internet, we're going to do what we always do. We're going to talk about some wrestling. Specifically, we're talking about WWE. Most specifically, we're talking about SummerSlam Night 2. If you're just joining us, you need to go back. You need to go ahead and hit the link down there and go ahead and watch part one. You go
Yep.
ahead and watch part one, then you can come back, you can watch us. Did you watch part one? Well, welcome on back. Now you can come on
Hey,
watch
good to see you guys.
part two. Cool. So same place, same faces here. But we gonna dive into night two. We're just gonna jump right in with our opening match, which was booked as a number one contender match for the WWE belt. It was Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. So
But hold on.
both these gentlemen come out, but then Nick Aldis goes, "Hey, you know what? I've been reinstated as general manager. I'm feeling feel like adding a little excitement." And this is when we get to see like,
So, sorry, real quick. He was reinstated, I think, what was it? Post show
yeah,
after
Show
night
on
yeah,
Prime
one.
right
the
after,
night before
right after,
Saturday.
Yeah,
yeah,
because he was retired night one, so now he is acting general manager once again for night two.
facts,
So
facts.
that's where the whole I've been reinstated, newly reinstated.
Welcome
So
back.
came
Welcome
out,
back.
welcome back. And so he's like, here's some big match we're gonna give you.
I got the.
Sammy wasn't too happy.
Oh, Sammy. You
Haters.
can see that Sami Zayn face. What do you mean? So, guess who gets added to the match? It's now a triple threat. We get Gunther and
Hey, General Gunter.
Hayes Gunther. No, that's not his music anymore, but I just miss it. So yeah,
That's
Gunther
better.
gets added. So he walks down to the ring. He's like, I'm gonna handle it. And Nick Aldis goes, ha ha,
Then hey,
ha, ah, ah, ah. It's now a fatal four-way. And boys and girls,
who?
ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans all over the world, who has come back? Yeah! The prize fighter
Yeah, that was
himself,
good.
one Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Fight, Kevin. Fight. Kevin Owens is back, everybody.
Love Kevin
Oh,
Owens.
big.
17 months.
It's how long's it been? Tell him.
17 months
17 months since we have seen Kevin Owens.
since Royal Rumble last year in that ladder
He was,
match.
he was supposed to fight Randy Orton last WrestleMania.
Yep.
This past WrestleMania and got hurt. No, yeah, the last year. Yeah. So yeah, he's been gone that long.
Yeah,
So
he missed two WrestleManias.
two WrestleManias, yeah. So he is back and he gets a huge pop and the match starts and he's wrestling like he hasn't missed a beat. I didn't see really any sign of ring rust.
None.
He's coming doing big dives and stuff like big cannonball dives like he does, going 100 miles per hour. He did say afterward, like he's like, if I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna go out there and just I'm gonna go. And he went. It was really good to see him. What say you, Billiam? Kevin Owens is back.
Yeah, like I said, I've always been a big fan of KO. Um, so it was good to see him back. We weren't expecting it until they threw in a third, and we're like, "Oh, it's gonna be Kevin Owens' return." And then it was Gunther. We're like, "Oh," and then he's like, "Oh, but wait." We're like, "Oh, it's gonna be Kevin Owens," and then it was. And we were excited,
Yes.
and I think that was one of the first times Chava had seen him wrestle.
Yeah,
Um,
as you were talking right now, you mentioned it was last year at Royal Rumble where he got injured. I'm pretty sure we
Yeah.
watched that here, right?
Well,
So
that was like his last big match. It was him and Cody Rhodes in a ladder match.
Yeah.
that might have been the only time I've seen him wrestle.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure we watched that. But I know of him. I've heard of him. I've seen like older clips as they pop up, the reels or whatnot, like older matches. But I don't think besides that, maybe that Royal Rumble, I don't think I've seen a full match. And then this one here at a SummerSlam. So I was excited. Maybe not the same way you guys were. And the rest of the world was in terms of
Yes.
like, oh my God, he's back.
Yes.
I was
Hmm.
excited because it's like, cool. I get to see what's the hype. Who is this guy? What's it all about? And it was fun. He
It
didn't
was a,
disappoint.
it was a Jay White situation.
Kind of. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kind of like
Yeah.
how, yeah,
Yeah.
how we felt with the,
Hmm.
yeah, for
Lights
the,
went out. The homie dude was standing there. Everybody's like, yeah. We're like,
yeah. So when we went to Forbidden
cool.
Door,
He's back.
Oh, right, right.
yeah, yeah, it was for AEW. We saw it was a huge pop, so we knew it was something important. We just
Yes.
didn't really know who he was.
Right.
So similar to that, that's kind of how I was feeling with him. Like I know of him, only with Kevin Owens, I actually know of him as opposed to with Jay White.
Right.
But
Didn't know it all. Did.
I'm excited to see what else he brings with his return.
I think you're going to see some good stuff. The biggest
Hmm.
move I put out there, because I mean, I just put Kevin Owens' back. He went through a lot of his, like I said, he went through a lot of his hits. Was able to. He looked really clean. Had a really good stare down between him and Sami Zayn.
Oh, yeah. They had their moment.
They get to have their moment, the big hug, and then right to business,
Yep. As they
as they
always
do,
tend to
right,
do.
as they do. The big move of the match for me was
Was it the devil
Sami
coup de grace?
Zayn. Sami Zayn was being choked out by Gunther on the
Yep.
ground, and then Finn Balor does a coup de grace on the
Yep.
on the
On to Sami Zayn, which
yeah,
ultimately was on top of Gunther as well, because
right,
he took all of that on
yeah.
top of Sammy, like all of that stuff. So yeah, that was like the one big move that I had down too. Just um, everything else was greatest hits, like you said. So KO doing the cannonball, uh, power bombs, just all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
But
man.
please let them know how did this match end?
Well, I actually didn't write down the whole sequence.
No.
I don't have them all, but really pretty much what it is, this match wasn't incredibly long. Kevin Owens got to come out and work. Everybody showed up. But speaking of going through the moves, Kevin Owens does hit a very nice stunner. I do know that. And guess
Yep.
what, everybody, your winner, he's back. Number one contender, Kevin Owens.
Whew.
Welcome back,
KO
Kevin.
is going to be facing most likely CM Punk
Oh,
at a future time. We don't know when yet.
one more time for Sammy because
Oh, so
so
sad.
mad. So mad, so sad. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm. All right. Congrats on to that. At these events, as at most live events, the camera pans around to different people and celebrities in the crowd. I did write down when I do see some that make me laugh or that tickle me, I do write them down. So Broken Lizard is in the audience. Super Troopers 3 is coming
Can't
out,
wait.
or is out, or is probably coming out.
I think
So
it's out now. Yeah.
out now. Hit your theaters. Go back and watch one and two.
Not a sponsor could be.
Two, man,
Watch
cool.
one
Watch one. For
For
sure,
sure.
watch one.
for sure. Two's
Yeah.
cool,
Two's cool. Yeah, it's
but
not enough.
one's the classic.
For sure. That brings us to um our next match for the United States Championship. It is Baron Corbin versus Trick Williams. Lil Yachty is with Trick Williams, and I was excited because I expected him to perform Cold Like Minnesota. Now he came out like when he got introduced first, and it was playing when he came out, but I expected I'm like he's gonna perform Cold Like Minnesota.
Yeah, he didn't.
And he did not.
You
Uh,
heard it. He came out and then
yeah,
he spoke.
he did. Not the first time he disappointed people in this match.
Mhm.
We'll get to all of that. But yeah, Baron Corbin comes out. He's hyped. Trick comes out, gets the big whoop that Trick. Not a long receipt coat this time. Just a
No, because he's got the furry belt.
regular
So
regular length coat, but he does have the furry belt.
He does
Oh,
have.
it was like he had
Yeah.
like mirrors and stuff on the coat and
Yes, that's
his
right. Yeah,
yeah.
he did have kind of like little small mirrors, so when the light hits, kind of like so sparkle, razzle, dazzle. It was it was cool. Uh, so Baron, I only have a couple moves. Baron Corbin does a swinging slam onto the ring floor to Trick. So basically, just fucking goes and whips him. Baron Corbin showing up. Um, I didn't watch a whole lot of Baron Corbin, but he was one of the people
Me
that I kept
neither.
hearing floating in and out. Always knew he could cut a good promo. Always liked the end of days move. So it was
Yeah, he was just one of those guys that didn't know what to do with.
yeah.
So he was just caught up in like either he was caught up in those releases that they do every year, or he decided to not renew, but he was just one of those lost kind of wandering around, didn't know really what to do. But he's great. He can do good, like good stuff.
He's another one that I didn't know who he was either. I had only seen him. He popped up when we went
He
to,
used to have long
Saw his
hair.
return.
but it
We saw
wasn't.
his big
I don't think it was
return.
televised though, was it? That part? Because that was
No,
at the end, at the
no,
very end.
if it wasn't no, it wasn't his return, but
It
we just
wasn't his
saw him.
return, but
We
it was
just
one
saw him
of
come out
yeah.
back. Yeah.
When we went to SmackDown
Mhm.
when it was in Oakland,
Yeah.
that part wasn't televised. But
Yeah.
that other than that, I hadn't really seen it. And the teasers of his return or whatnot,
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know who he was, but it was cool to see him
It
wrestle.
was cool to see him wrestle. There's a move that we find out later, and it was weird watching where Lil Yachty was supposed to get into a certain position where Baron Corbin knocks him onto a table. He doesn't hit the spot, and so you can, because I kind of remember ear hustling this too, and then going back and confirm like Baron Corbin has to yell. He's like, Yachty! He had to yell at him to get into place, and then Trick and the ref are kind of like frozen for a second because things are supposed to be moving. It's just one of
Uh,
those things. But Lil Yachty does end up going through the table. Baron
which
Corbin.
was out for no reason because it wasn't like it was a no DQ match or anything. So it's like, what are you doing this table? Like, all right, I'll
Your
just
motion, baby.
set it up, leave it here.
Just setting up for that spot,
Setting up for
basically.
that spot,
Of
basically.
course. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Go through a table. But yeah, Baron Corbin and Trick do have a back and forth. Trick does try to hang in there, but he does get hit with an end of days. And your winner,
And the belt.
and new United States champion, Baron Corbin. Trick got
Hmm.
hooked, unfortunately. Get it? Because it's hook that trick.
Yeah.
Ah,
And yep.
It's uh,
Baron Corbin there's more hair on his belt than there is on his head.
maybe he'll wear it like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a little bonnet.
he gets the big furry belt. He stood up and cheered, and no one cared.
No.
Some boos, but that's what he's supposed to do. Building that heat. So Baron Corbin, United States champion. We'll
Yep.
see if he brings back the open challenge. I highly doubt it. Dude, like
No,
he's
probably
gonna
not.
do the heel thing and probably try to hold on to it for a bit. So we'll see. The first thing he might do is get it redone. I don't know if he's a white fur kind of guy, but
No, probably not.
you can't see him rocking the white fur belt.
I mean,
No.
nah. Nah.
Yeah, no, I
Nah.
get it.
No, no.
That is a
That
very trick belt.
that is a
That's
very
Trick
trick
Williams,
belt.
yeah.
That brings us to match of the night. In
Yes,
my
Oh
humble
yeah.
opinion,
I agree.
humble opinion, it is the six women ladder
Five.
match for the five.
Five.
No, I'm so used to six women. So
I
used to
know.
people ladder matches. It is five. Yeah, one, two, three, four, fifth women for the
Interim.
interim, interim.
Interim.
Women's Championship. Your participants are Tiffy Time and your current Women's United States champion, Tiffany Stratton, versus
Hmm.
Jade Cargill,
Yes,
versus Chelsea Green,
yes,
versus Lash Legend,
yes.
versus Charlotte Flair. What a lineup. As always, this is a ladder match, so instead of writing a whole lot of different things, I just put fun with ladders because in ladder match, that's pretty much what happens. But I do have
Yep.
a couple of pops. Lash Legend does a power bomb to Tiffany Stratton on the ladders. So Tiffany Stratton takes a straight up power bomb
She
from Lash on the
Mhm.
ladders.
she took a beating in this match.
Tiffany
She
showed
did
up.
she did a lot in this match, as she usually does. She was because
Yes,
she's a past Money in the Bank winner. That's how she won the title the last time. Um, so we were always in for a treat with her. But yeah, her and Chelsea had took a brunt of the tax, which is fine with
indeed.
me.
I mean,
Yeah.
and Chelsea usually does as well. I mean, she loves to, hot girl mess, coming up and showing up and taking the bumps, man. Uh,
I love Chelsea.
yeah. It took me a minute to realize, but Jade Cargill
Yes.
was rocking a purple rainish Prince inspired fitter
Mhm.
because, of course, we were in Minnesota, and that is
Halfway through the match, you're like, I get it, she's Prince.
yes. It took me
Mhm.
a
And
minute.
then
It took
you
me, let
said
me.
that, and we're like, oh yeah.
I
Mhm.
missed the part in the entrance because she had the jacket, and when she turned around, must not have been paying attention to the screen, but it had kind of like a Prince type logo. From what I
Mm,
saw, it was like a thunderbolt mixed with the Prince symbol.
mm.
Because she's the storm.
I have to go
Storm's
back and
coming.
rewatch.
Yeah.
You have to go back and
Uh,
rewatch. And, when
but
she's distracting. She come on out and you be whoo. You be,
Yeah, you always go, ooh, that's my girl. Yeah,
love
that's
Jade.
thing.
dang. I wrote it down twice, so she must have did it. Okay, so on the ladder bridge. So then Lash powerbomb Tiffany twice in this match. Once
See?
onto a ladder, and another one they set up the ladder bridge, and then bow. And then Chelsea pushes the ladder with Tiffany on it and takes out the whole crew. And so she's standing by herself, and so the crowd gets all hyped. You think she's gonna climb up and get it, but that's when the baddies come out. They come on out and they
Of
ruin that
course.
party. They hit her, and Chelsea's hanging upside down, just from the ladder. And you got a whole bunch of chaos that ensues. The baddies get taken out, and everything's going on, and all of a sudden, for those that might have forgotten, Chelsea just sits up on the ladder. She's by
She had
herself.
just been hanging there
She's
for
just
a
been
good.
chilling for a good three
For
to
a
four.
good couple minutes, she's upside
Yeah,
down, which
just
is like,
upside down, just
whew,
hanging.
must have been
Gets
dizzy.
on up, climbs on up there, pulls it down. Guess what, everybody? We just made America green again. Your winner and new
And new.
interim women's champion, Chelsea
Chelsea
Green.
Green.
Oh,
That
Yeah,
tag team is stacked in gold.
we were excited in the building, so happy for Chelsea Green.
we literally jumped up and
Yeah,
yelled,
that
"Yeah!"
was
It
that
was
was
so
definitely the
exciting,
surprise of
so
the night.
surprising the match was great. Everyone did a good job,
Yes,
and just the surprise of Chelsea winning
the
was
surprise of
awesome.
Chelsea winning. Hold,
That
I
was the
didn't
want for
think
the
her. I of course wanted Jade to win, but I also was thinking maybe Charlotte, and then you guys were talking about how you guys were thinking Tiffy might
because
win, and I was like, okay, that makes
it
sense
was it
too.
was a home
I
game for
was,
Tiffy. I
yeah,
thought Tiffy two belts was. I was like, you can put that on a t-shirt and do the thing, even if
mhm,
it's a short reign, make that quick money. But yeah, I'm always happy to be very wrong in these
yeah,
situations, man.
yep. This
yeah, it
was
was one of those
great surprise.
yep.
She deserves it. I love
Absolutely,
Chelsea Green.
you deserve it. That brings us to our next match. It is the I can't believe we're gonna say this. It's the human money's on a pole match.
Yep. Human money's on a pole.
It is your I'm gonna say it like Chelsea Green. It's your triple champion, mega campeon, Sucio Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus you are cursed. It's Danhausen, everybody. Um, there's not an entirely whole lot to say. Now, who is one of the mini housens? Because the mini housens show up.
Yes.
I
The
wanted you
one
to
in
give
the
the rundown.
mask,
Yeah.
the one in the mask is Luchador, Mascarita Dorada.
Mm,
He's in AAA. Yeah, AAA.
Dope, dope, dope. Of course,
He was great.
JD shows up, and at one point it looks like it's pretty much like a handicap match. It's like 2 for 1. JD's getting his hits in. The mini housings come out.
Mhm.
They say it, Mascara Dorada,
Mascarita Dorada.
Mascarita Dorada takes out JD. Shout out to
Wait,
JD
no.
for no.
Mascara Dorada is it's the guy in AEW. It's out. I'll figure it out. It's mascarita something,
Okay,
but it's not dorada.
not
Sorry.
that one. No, no worries. He's the one who takes out JD McDonough. I have a shout out for JD McDonough for just taking all these bumps and being the other part of this silly uh
Looking great doing it, man.
story. Yeah, making everybody look great. JD deserves more, but hey, he's getting his paycheck and he's on TV, man.
Yep.
Whatever. Whatever.
Mascarita sagrada.
Boom.
Sacred little man.
Nailed it.
Man.
Mascarita sagrada.
Nailed it.
Oh,
Uh,
dorada, sagrada. See, kind of.
no one really says his name, but we will say his name and he
He
appears.
appears.
I
I
believe in
believe
Joe
in him.
Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
He runs down with a guitar, hits JD McDonough with,
Jeff Jarrett's the hell out of him.
yeah, boom, smashes it. Dom goes to grab the money, but of course, Danhausen hits the "You are cursed" big pyro. And your winner, still undefeated, gets the human monies on the pole match, and he makes it rain. Danhausen,
Danhausen.
very evil, very nice.
Yeah, it's one of those matches. It was like throwback where they used to have contract on a pole match,
That's what you guys
or
are calling it. Yeah.
I don't know, something in a burlap sack on a pole match. Where I don't know, it's just that was very throwback to what like SummerSlam, like old school wrestling.
Yeah.
Um, so I guess it kind of had to be done, but I'm kind of done seeing Dirty Dom Mysterio be used as a clown because
I was
he's
very
one of the better wrestlers that they have.
I was very torn with this match because of that. It was good, it was fun, it was entertaining,
Sure.
but he's the triple A mega campeón.
Right, don't do it with him.
Doing what are we doing here? Like, how are we
That should be a
portraying
shirt
him as
too. What are we
portraying
doing?
him as a badass down in Undertaker's down there portraying him as a badass down in Triple A, and we got Trips up here making him a joke. Like, how are we supposed to take him serious in Triple A when he's up here getting like it just doesn't,
Apparently, he brought up Omos.
huh?
He brought up Omos to AAA. Dom as his backup, which I mean,
Oh
that's a
yeah,
big boy.
Dom's part of El Ojo now with
Yeah.
Dorian and Omos.
Did
So
you?
yeah. So anyway, like I agree. Like this match was fun. It was entertaining, but do it with somebody else.
Hmm.
Dom
Yes.
Mysterio can be in more high profile matches than this.
Or had he
We could
not
have
been
kept
the
doing this with
champion.
Miz. Like,
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that would have been
We
cool.
could have kept doing this with Miz and
Right.
what's his
Kit
bucket?
Wilson.
Good.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, but they're not even on TV anymore right now. So
Did y'all know on the main roster with that loss, Dom is on like a 12 singles match losing streak?
I saw that. I read that.
I think his last win was against John Cena at Survivor Series, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, against
Wow.
John
That
Cena.
was a bit ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
almost 2 years ago.
Oh, justice for Dom.
It's all good, man.
Justice for the deep rights,
Undertaker's got
man.
him. We'll just watch Triple A.
They are panning around in the crowd, and I saw some old fixtures that I was like, "Oh snap!" The Killer Bees were out there. It's an olden tag team, way back in.
Back in my day.
We were watching wrestling on the old TV. Saw the Killer Bees, but then Rick the Model Martel was out there, and
That was
I was
surprised.
a huge Rick the Model Martel fan. Had the whole he used to spray arrogance around. That was his fragrance, and he was just the
Yep.
real stuck up kind of like yeah, but a great technical wrestler. Always made wrestling look really dope. So it was good to see him. That brings us to our next match. It is for the Intercontinental Championship. It is hometown hero Chad America Gable.
Gable.
Come on, America! Put your hands in the air! Clap your hands in the air! Versus your Intercontinental Champion, Mr. Cero Miedo Penta. These guys are all super cool, and this is about respect. So they have a handshake to start the match.
Because
Uh,
they're about baby faces.
yeah. Couple things. Chad was it Penta catches a Chad? Oh, Chad tries to like jump on him. Penta catches him. Not doing any of that. There's a Mexican destroyer on the ring apron
On the
that he hit
apron.
Chad at one point.
Yeah.
Chad was out there taking some bumps. Chad, at one point, I saw Chad going to some suplexes, and I was like, "Ooh, let me get a counter down because maybe he's because for people out there." And Billiam, I know we talked about this. You've probably never heard this rat. I'm talking mostly to y'all out there. You can fight me or debate me if you well, don't fight me. I'm too old for that. You can debate me if you want. But before Brock Lesnar and Suplex City, there was the suplex machine, Kurt Angle. So you don't get Suplex City without that. So I thought that Chad was going to go out there and do some a bunch of suplexes because he was kind of supposed to be in that line of like Kurt Angle had like there was this American squad and this American squad and they were all supposed to be like Kurt Angle wrestling type of people. So he was tapped at trying to be one of the dudes to do all that. So when I saw him getting in the suplexes, I was like, ooh, maybe he's going to do a bunch. He ended up doing three, but they looked really good. They were three really
Yeah.
good suplexes.
He's more of the he was probably going that route until they turned him into more of a like he might have turned himself into more of a combination of a luchador and like a mat wrestler kind of thing. So that might have
Especially
been the route they were going, like another wrestling machine, but he tweaked it.
I
So
mean,
I'm here for
especially in the last year too, he's added some really good lucha stuff. He you can tell he learned and absorbed a lot working with some
it.
people.
Oh yeah.
And he's held. I mean, he held on to that. It's not like he dropped it when he dropped OG El Grande Americano.
When he
He's
got
still
unmasked,
he
yeah.
still added it. He's still it's still in his
He's
repertoire.
got his own style now.
Yeah,
Nobody else is wrestling like him.
and he's surprisingly strong for like what I mean. He's able to
Yeah,
kind
he's
of
a
the dead
smaller
weight.
dude, but he's
Yeah.
pound for pound, he's a strong ass dude.
I mean, he's no bandito, but he's pretty strong.
Right.
Um, yeah, Chad goes in for the ankle lock, and I think that's how he ended up winning. Did he tap Penta? He didn't tap Penta, did
He
he?
Yeah,
did.
He
he
did,
did.
yeah. Okay, yeah. He ends up tapping Penta. Your winner, y'all. Hashtag and new.
I knew.
Man, we coming up on the titles today. Uh,
Yep.
Chad Gable, the hometown hero wins. America wins. Everybody wins. Mug
Mug root beer wins.
certainly wins. So his fan, for those who don't know what we're talking about, so he's up there, he gets his big moment. He's up there celebrating with his
With
family.
his family.
There's
Yeah.
a dude that hops up there in like the mug root beer, and my first thought was like,
Who's
okay,
in there?
the Creeds are finally coming to attack him or something. Like this has to be
Mhm.
part of the thing. No, it's literally an ad for mug root
For
beer.
Mug root beer.
And
Because he
Chad,
chugs one like Stone
to
Cold.
his credit, he's stone cold, a straight up mug root beer. And I'm like, Chad, you should have thrown a can at the fucking dude, man.
Yeah. Or Jock kicked him off the apron or something.
Big
But
happy moment.
yeah, it was very weird.
Good job.
We all thought that was somebody underneath it. Yeah, just
Chad,
whatever.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the belt. Thanks, guys. Here's the thing.
It was the timing was weird because they gave him the belt, his whole family, his parents, his son who was wearing the same outfit or singlet that he was wearing. He did a little speech like he did after his AAA loss, saying, "I'm Chad Gable, I'm from Minnesota, the hometown boy."
A moment.
Play his music again. He gets the pyro, and here comes the mug root beer bulldog. Here, buddy, have a root beer.
Thanks, my group here guy.
What a better time to sell people stuff than when they're really paying attention and rooting for this guy, right? So, but
Here we are.
Whatever. Happy for Chad.
yeah, I'm happy for Chad. He deserved it. I was sad to see Penta lose it, but I'm biased. I love Penta. Uh, but he definitely deserved it. I mean, the guy helped put on and was part of one of the best matches this year, right? The Mass v
Yeah.
Mass.
Mass v
Like
Yeah,
he
it was. Yeah, it was one of the ones where I was like, he's the only hometown person to win,
Mhm. Oh, for
which
the
I was
yeah.
yeah because Tiffy lost. I didn't think she was gonna win. Brock lost. We both didn't want Brock to win, and Chad Gable's the new IC champion at home. So
Is it the Chad? Is it the Chad?
Chad.
Good job, Chad. It's the
but
Chad.
Chad was good.
America. Gable.
Gable.
Right. That
Okay.
bring
I sang the actual song.
that brings us to.
Oh,
It's that time. It's time. It's
the
time.
the
It's
actual one, the real one.
the main
Main
event
event.
of the
Evening.
evening.
Ding, ding, ding.
We're here.
Much like a certain cinematic universe, sometimes it takes 7, 10, 12 years to tell a story. And
Or
what we
14 chapters.
or 14 chapters, however long it may be. So you have stories that spawn half of a generation, decades, and long cinema and this and that. This is one of them stories where everything comes full circle after a long, long odyssey of storytelling. We have the visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, the Monday Night Messiah. One of my favorite nicknames that he doesn't use. I like that nickname. Give it to him. Give it to him. Sing his praises. It's Seth freaking
Ken
Rollins
Rollins.
versus head of the table, tribal chief. Put your ones up or don't. For the
It's okay. You don't have to acknowledge if you don't.
acknowledge
No
me,
judgment.
Roman Reigns. Roman
By
Reigns.
himself. He's
Roman
all alone.
Reigns. Can we talk about the cool, Billiam? Can we talk about the cool Shield entrance fake out that Seth
Please.
Rollins does at the
Oh my
beginning?
God, that was so good.
So good because it's so you Sierra Hotel, the whole thing in the back, and then the dana, and then you see a silhouette. So you see him standing there, and he looks like he's in the gear, and it's all silhouetted. So you're like, oh snap, he did it. And then it goes dark, and then his actual entrance begins, and he comes out. And I was like, man, that was really cool. But he's still wearing a shield inspired kind of outfit. It's just in white, but it's the
It
top.
was the Ultimate Warrior mask.
Yeah. Rocking a shield, the old school shield inspired mask that used to come out in mass, and that was one that he used to rock. So he has elements of him, elements of the shield, and of course,
It was
Roman
very cool.
Roman does come out by himself.
Hmm.
It is just him. Acknowledge him. Acknowledge me if you hear me. So this match, a lot of this match, I do have some spots, but just the overall thing with this match is this big feeling of these two having kind of, they know each other so well. There are counters, there are jeering, there's a lot of talking and slow moving that if you don't know the history can kind of seem like it's like, okay, what's really going on here? We can kind of speed this up, but
Yeah.
it's this final culmination of after all the crowd talking and after all this and that and after all the history they've been through. It's two brothers fighting at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And sometimes real kind of fights like that are not always going to be this kind of going in pretty kind of a thing, right? And they tried their best to sprinkle in some kind of real fighting aspects in between the spots that they knew they were going to hit. Um, it's one of those that I liked on first watching. If I rewatch, I'll probably like a little bit more just
Hmm.
based on the history that I
Probably
do.
catch a few more things.
Yeah, based on the
Yeah,
history
we
that I
did.
do have
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Overall, just I want y'all's thoughts on this match on the main event.
Um,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this match. Like you said, it was slow, methodical, but it's because they know each other so well, and they had to be. I mean, again, it's not scripted, whatever. It's predetermined, but like they still have to think about what they're gonna do because the other knows them so well, so they can't just run in and attack because obviously there'll be counters and moves for whatnot. But a lot of big moves. I do love that it was just a one-on-one match.
Yes.
Um, Nobody was involved, which was I was actually pretty surprised by that. But um, yeah, it wasn't the outcome that we were expecting for
Oh,
predictions.
no, no. What
But it was very cool what they did. They sprinkled in some of Dean Ambrose moves
yes.
with
Mhm.
the clothesline that he used to do after coming off the ropes. Roman Reigns hit Dirty Deeds.
Yes.
So little nods like that. There was no mention or anything of him before at all. They'd always show the two fists and then just cut it out right there. It's like Dean was here, guys.
Can't show Mox.
Right.
Yeah, can't,
He works for the other team.
Right.
right. Can't
Right.
do it. Can't
Uh,
do it. So, just overall, it was a great main event. Seth Rollins got another main event under his belt. Roman Reigns did too as well. Chava, what'd you think, man?
I think that I'll enjoy the match more rewatching it. I don't have the history, and I'm not a Roman Reigns fan. I like Seth Rollins, so I wanted him to win. He didn't. So I mean, I don't know. It was to me at the time of watching it, it was like you were saying, it was slow, but it. I felt like it was slow. You're explaining it was more methodical, and like it makes sense
sure.
had I known the history, had I known the story. Like I knew of the Shield, I
Yes.
knew, but I didn't watch during that time at
Right.
all.
Right.
Um, and not being really a fan of one of them, so it was like, okay, well, the guy I wanted to win lost. All right, and it just took a really long time to get there. Um, but after that, um, I started you guys talking to you guys, seeing some of the reels and like explaining all that. I was like, oh, okay. I can understand why someone who had been watching for a while, watching both of them would be like, yes, there was storytelling going on that I wasn't aware of.
Hmm.
So, um, but I think if I go back and rewatch it, knowing some of that, I would enjoy it a lot more the second time around.
It's very
Um,
possible.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
for sure.
Just a couple spots. There is a part where Seth tries to spear Roman, but he picks him up and he power bombs him onto one of the announce tables.
Mm-hmm.
Seth turns around and power bombs him, Roman, onto the other
Mm-hmm.
table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's a nice little back to back. This is the first time I can remember Roman saying "We the twos, they the twos, I'm the one." So I wrote that down. So I'm like he said the Usos saying. I don't think he's ever said that before. There was a moment where Roman Reigns hit Seth with a curb stomp, and it leads to a
Mm-hmm.
very close 2 count. So I thought that was pretty cool.
But
That's
come on, we all know that you don't win with the other person's finisher.
one person's move. I just thought it was it was interesting though.
Yeah, oh
Nice.
yeah, it's great. I love
Nice
when that
long two
happens because it
count.
came out of nowhere too.
It did.
Wasn't expecting it at all.
Mhm.
So,
You mentioned them showing love to Dean Ambrose doing the moves. The ref gets knocked out, and
Mm-hmm.
we get to the inevitable moment of the chair, the famed chair that has been so prevalent in the breakup of the Shield. There was two people who broke the Shield up. It was Seth Rollins. It was that goddamn chair.
oh,
So Roman has the chair and he's thinking about using it, and he's no, no, not like no. So
Veronica.
I can do it myself. And he gets the job done. Your winner. Hashtag and still your tribal chief finally gets the job done against Seth on his own. His name is Roman Reigns. After the match, Roman and Seth have a nice little moment. They reconcile, so to speak. They put the shield fist down, but not before Seth takes the mask and puts it in the middle. And they do the shield fist over the mask. Uh, I believe, we all kind of believe, as a representation of just shout out to Dean. Just letting them know, like, yeah, it's them too, but for the ones who know, if you know, you know. It was really
Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him too.
correct.
So,
That was SummerSlam. That was how we ended another pay-per-view
19.
that ends with Roman Reigns as your champion.
yep.
Yeah, man.
Few more
I
title changes, few more surprises than night one. But yeah, overall, I'd give it a B grade.
yep.
Like we said in part one. Um, the wrestling, the matches were pretty solid. Um, we all were shocked. Chelsea Green was the big shock of the night.
Match of the night for me for night two.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm always a sucker for ladder matches haters. You know that.
Yeah.
I've been mentioning that since day one. But yeah, overall, it was a fun SummerSlam. It's good to add to that collection of one of the big four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My last two notes, I did notice for the first time in the longest time that I can remember, especially the first time for a Big Four. No mention of the attendance numbers.
Mm.
Oh, that's very true, especially at a
Uh,
stadium like that. You
I
think that
think
they would have mentioned that.
I think that was intentional.
Oh, it's absolutely
It didn't
intentional.
sell as well as they
They
thought they
didn't they
would.
didn't
Well,
get
yeah, they ran out of time with all the
right.
ads that they had.
The all the cam all the camera side obviously like was full, and people who were sitting uh on that side and were recording, as they're recording and posting those, you could see the seats that were not televised covered.
Too damn expensive.
Yeah, and another thing I guess that I didn't really peep until I kind of we're watching some clips and kind of looking at it, right? Just use this as a visual representation. Let me use the back case something on visual representation, right? So say this is the whole of the football field. You would
Yep.
expect them to set the stage up like back here where the stadium is to fill all that. No, rumor has it that bitch was like up. So all that was empty. All behind it was kind of tarped off, all the shit, and that's why
It
it was
was a very big
yeah,
Tron.
yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
stage was very big.
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was.
Mm-hmm. So they for sure could have backed up and filled them seats, but yeah, no. They so that I just thought it was really interesting. No mention of the attendances. Even after night one, I was like, okay, they're gonna do a total night two and then nope. I was like, oh no.
It wouldn't benefit them to
Oh no.
it wouldn't benefit them to.
At least the show was good.
Right,
The
right.
show was
The show
fun.
was fine. The show was just
Yep.
fine. Yeah.
Match
Yep.
of the night,
Maybe,
Jesus.
It's
maybe
fine.
fine. Man. And then my
It
my
is.
other my other note was, yeah, you could have cut like two or three of these matches and just had a really good one night of some good wrestling. Didn't need two nights. Didn't need to do two nights, especially WWE is not that hot right now. So like just they're not a company that'll read the room because they're reading the wrong room. But yeah, just it just did not need to be two nights.
Yeah.
Make Royal
Like you
Rumble
said,
two nights. That makes sense.
like
Everything
you said, just do make it huge, make it instead of 2 3 hour nights, make it 1 5 hour night and boom. We'll
SummerSlam
all
should be
go
a
home.
one night cool event. I'll even give you War Games at this point. If you want to make that two nights, yeah, the women's War Game one night, men's
Royal
War
Rumble.
like
What are we doing?
Didn't they
Where's
say
my shirt? It says, what are we doing? The Royal
next year
Rumble needs to
might
be
be the
next.
first two, or if not next year, then the year after that might be the first two
two night
night
Royal
Rumble.
Rumble. Yeah, they're trying to see if they can maybe get away with it this year, but they're like for sure 2028. We'll see if we want to do it. But what
Right.
what what are we doing? Royal Rumble did get
Are
announced for Arizona, so.
I'm gonna try to go. I don't know. It all depends on the cost. Because I'm going down to Arizona for full gear for AEW in
yeah.
November. But the cost is a lot more manageable for where I'm sitting. I have a feeling for WWE what I paid for the ticket that I where I'm at, because it's not even AEW is going to be at the with basketball, so it's a smaller place, and
Yes,
then the football stadium is going to be the.
Royal Rumble.
So
Yeah.
I know it's
So,
going to be more expensive.
yeah.
So it'll all come down to the cost.
If we can
But
make, if I'm down to
it'd
go,
be
if we could all make it a thing, we all go
Yeah.
together.
that'd be fun.
Down.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd be
fun.
fun.
We can probably get discounts on things, and y'all don't want to hear us plan our trip. Man, go on down to the Arizona, go to Royal Rumble.
But
Maybe
anyway,
some of y'all
yeah,
there, man.
they were saying that it might be two nights soon,
It would.
Interesting.
next couple years.
I believe so.
That
And
that's that would be
Could
a
be.
great
that one I'm
for
okay
two
with.
nights. Yeah,
That one I'm okay with. Absolutely,
heck yeah.
absolutely.
We'll see way more of their roster.
That
That is the night to, yeah.
That's a nice showcase. But hey, that was our SummerSlam review. I have things to do. He has things to do. He has things to do. We know that y'all have things to do. But before we let you go, hey, Billy,
Yes.
would you like to tell the wonderful people out there how they can help all of us out on our wonderful little show we have going on here?
Absolutely, haters, as you know, hit that like and subscribe button. Tell your friends that your favorite wrestling podcast will soon be their favorite wrestling podcast. Comment down below, tell us your overall thoughts of SummerSlam, what your favorite match was, what your least favorite match was. We just want to hear from you. You can find us on Instagram, Section A Wrestling Pod, And if you want to listen to us, Spotify and Apple Music.
Oh man, we hope we made you laugh. We hope we made you smile. We hope we made you think about some really good wrestling. Hope we made you think about some good SummerSlam. Hope we made you think about wrestling in general. Before we let you go, hey Chava, let them know.
Support some indie wrestling. BT Dub, shout out.
BT.
Go
BT.
to just try to find any local promotions by you and just go enjoy some live wrestling. There's nothing like live wrestling.
Bring your friends.
Yeah.
Bring your friends.
Or go make some friends.
Start some chants.
Yeah. The chants are super
start some
Chants
chants.
are fun.
Meet
Always
some
fun.
indie wrestlers and all that, and follow them and support them to do everything he said.
Yeah.
Don't want to piggyback too much on it. Hey, y'all, be happy, be healthy, keep it positive, keep it pushing. We love y'all, appreciate y'all. For the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast, I am Kills at Wills.
I'm William.
I'm Chad.
Hey, yo, we're going to see all y'all on the next one.
Bye.
This has been a Section 8 Wrestling Podcast production.